Okay, thought I'd stop here for a quick break and a recap. This is this little lake here. I just got water a few minutes ago from a stream, so I didn't need to stop here for water. But this is a cool little place. Knowing what, if I could have made it here yesterday, there's a place to camp. This would have been a nice little spot. So last night I did end up getting visited by the deer, two of them about midnight. So they were crashing around a little bit, and of course that woke me up, and so I got up, got out of the tent, and tried to scare them off a bit, throw some sticks at them, but all they did was really move a few feet. They kind of eventually did move off, but I realized I'm just gonna have to try and, they really weren't coming close to the tent. So I ended up trying to sleep, which I did occasionally. But really for the next 3 hours, I could hear them off and on. And then I got up this morning and started at hiking 2 hours ago, 10 to 7. So a little later than normal, but honestly, right now, I'm in no rush to be anywhere. So I'll get where I get today. I'm kind of, I'd like to do 15 miles, but it doesn't matter if I don't. If I do more, great. But it's quite a nice morning again. I think it'll be a little warmer today because there's no clouds, but I'll let you know. Okay, there's an example of a blowdown that it's not one of the easier ones. I just made it across. So some people went over up there. Some people went down and around it. And I really wasn't a fan of either. So I did manage to get across over the top. I had to do some climbing and take my time, but that's what I did. Not fun, those things, but they do fall down out here, and they don't always get cleaned up, and when they do, it could be a while. So anyway, I made it, and I'm continuing this way. Okay, noon. Really disappointing morning, actually. Only made a little over 7 miles in 5 hours. It was virtually all uphill, virtually all rock, and a lot of it was steep. And I mean, I'm slow, but I don't like being that slow. So hopefully the afternoon is going to be at least, well, preferably even. I don't like even going downhill that much unless it's gently downhill. I'm asking for a lot, I guess, sometimes when I like, even trail for a few miles, but it happens. So fingers crossed that maybe we'll have that this afternoon. So I'm gonna have a bite. I've got some beef jerky and some breakfast bars. That'll be my lunch. And then I'll get going once I'm fed. Okay, it's almost 4. That's the Marble Mountain. And this is the Marble Mountain Wilderness. Pretty warm this afternoon. Trail's been much better though. Okay, just after 6 o'clock. Been here about 10 minutes, I guess. There was water about half a mile away, half a mile back. So I filled up with water so I could have some at this site. I I bumped into Extra. And Extra was, he and I took a break together a few hours ago, and then we were at the water here recently, and he is going an extra 3 miles, I think. He's been at this since day one, and bigger guy, his pack is like 40 pounds. It's incredible. But, these young guys, they're pretty fast. So that slowed me down a little bit today, but I don't mind doing that when I'm chatting with people, especially Extra, because we had such a blast on the weekend, he and I and the others. So anyway, I have a spot, and beautiful day today. A little warm. This was the warmest day I've hiked, so we'll see what it's like tomorrow, but at least it's not windy, so where I'm at right now should be pretty good for the night. It's about 11:15, and really nice part of the trail here. It's been really good, but this is an example of how a tree can fall. Unfortunately, you just go around this one, but that's a big tree, and look where it snapped. It's about 30 feet in the air or so. So pretty interesting how they how and where they snap, and no matter what, it seems they always want to fall across the trail. But that's a big tree. Glad that's not on the side of a cliff.